Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out the Mucar's CDE900. It is an OBDII scanner, engine fault code reader with full OBDII functions for all OBDII protocol cars from year 1996. So taking a closer look, it is a plug and play unit with a 4-inch 480 by 854 pixel touch screen color LCD display screen. It has physical, navigational, and selection buttons as well. We have the power button on the side, long press for 3 seconds to power on. And on the bottom of the unit, we have a dust cover, and in it we have the reset button to take it back to factory default settings. We have a 5-volt, 2.5 amp Type-C USB port for charging up the built-in rechargeable 1500 milliamp size battery, and we have the micro SD card slot to expand the built-in 16 gigabyte of memory, and up to a 256 gigabyte micro SD card is supported. It supports 16 different types of languages, has a 1.2 meter long OBDII diagnostic data link connector cable, which supports 9 to 18 volt voltage and weighs in at just 1.32 pounds. So cars are becoming more and more advanced with a computer system on board called the ECU, the Engine Control Module. It controls the vehicle's drivability and performance systems. It is the main brain of a car. Its microprocessor is responsible for your car's engine management. It works by maintaining the information sent by various sensors throughout the vehicle's components. And when things are not going the way they're supposed to with your car, the ECU sends out fault codes. And from these fault codes, it will direct the mechanic to the source of the problem you are having with your vehicle when you take it in to the shop because you have a check engine light that suddenly appeared and will not turn off no matter what the sequence of ignition on and off attempts you try and do. And it is almost time to take your car in to get a small check to re-register your car. Now, some mechanic shops will even charge you to read these faulty codes and then charge you to fix the problem. Sometimes the problem is simple to fix, but the shop will still charge you as if they fixed a huge problem that you could have fixed yourself if you knew what the problem was and knew how to fix it. This is where the code reader like this here, the Mucar's CDE900 OBDII scanner code reader, will come in handy. You will be able to find out for yourself what the problem is with your car by reading the fault codes yourself with this reader and researching how to fix that particular coded issue. And if it is an easy fix and you can fix it yourself, then you would have saved God knows how much money and also the valuable time that is needed to keep your car at the shop before they even begin to fix it, not to mention taking your car to the shop and bringing it back after it has been fixed. But if it points to an issue which you are not capable of fixing yourself, at least you will know what the problem is and how much it should cost to fix the problem before taking it into the shop. So this is a typical scenario of how to connect and read an OBDII car scanner code reader. So first, plug in the OBDII connector into the vehicle's OBDII port. There it is. Usually it is under the driver's side dash. Next, turn on the car to power the code reader. And to check the engine codes, press Read Codes. If there are issues with your car and codes do appear, write them down and do an internet search on those codes if you are old school. But since this Mucar's CDE900 has a screenshot feature, simply take a screenshot of the display. No need to write it down. And if you don't know what that code means, it has a code lookup feature. Simply input the code, hit OK, and it'll tell you what the code is and connect you to the internet by tapping the Chrome browser button for more research. That is right. It has the Android operating system and a browser built in, so you don't even need to take out your phone. Now, I'm not a mechanic, although I do change the oil, other fluids, and change out the spark plugs myself, change out the brake pads, the rotors, the occasional O2 sensor, and the alternator, but anything beyond that, I do require help. And if you were able to correct the problem yourself, then you can now use the scan tool to clear the error codes. This will reset and turn off the check engine light and allow you to pass that small check. Now, sometimes the check engine light comes on as a reminder to change the oil. So change the oil and filter and reset it so you will get a check engine light again when it is time to change oil again on the next oil change interval. Other features include live data streaming, so it will show you the values with acceptable range in green and in red if the value is out of range on the display screen. Now, it could be that your engine is not warmed up to diagnostic temperature yet, but if it is consistently showing up in red, it could be a precursor to a bigger problem in the near future. It has a record of each car's diagnostics in its built-in internal 16 gigabyte memory, and you can expand this memory by inserting a microSD card. You can also check the evap system, perform an O2 sensor test, and of course, erase the codes and reset the engine check light on your car. Now, it connects with your home Wi-Fi and has the Android 6 operating system, so you can even surf the internet and download the latest firmware wirelessly. It has a screenshot feature, so you don't even need to write down the displayed codes as we have seen, and a screen record feature, so you have a recorded video of the diagnostic tests. Simply pull down on the screen for the record icon, the photo icon, the Wi-Fi on-off icon, and the brightness controls. It has an online tech support right on the device itself. You see that floating red message bubble? Tap it and a messaging window will show up, so you can ask questions from within the device itself. The CDE900 supports the ECM diagnostic system, which is the engine control module, the SRS system, which controls the airbags in your car, the TCM system, which is the transmission control module, and the ABS system, which is the analog brake control system module. So an investment in a code reader like this can give you a lot of information about what is going on in your car's multiple diagnostics systems. So you can either fix it yourself or share the information with your mechanic to confirm or dispute his assessments. So there you have it, guys, the Mucar's CDE900, the OBDII scanner, engine fault code reader with full OBDII functions for all OBDII protocol cars from year 1996, with additional features that are just simply next level. And if you want to find out more info on this product, the link to the product is down below in the video description. So with that, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.